everyone, it's Clay Jenkinson. I'm at the banks of the Missouri River on the eastern side. My Airstream is parked just over there. This is a terrific place to start because Steinbeck, in Travels with Charlie, published in 1962, concluded that the West really begins when you cross the Missouri River from the Bismarck side to the Mandan side. And this is a restaurant called The Landing here right on the banks of the Missouri in Bismarck. You can see that they wisely put up this sign, which is the quotation from Travels with Charlie that's so famous. Someone must have told me about the Missouri River at Bismarck, North Dakota, or I must have read about it. In either case, I hadn't paid attention. I came on it in amazement. Here is where the map should fold. Here is the boundary between east and west. On the Bismarck side, it is eastern landscape, eastern grass with the look and smell of eastern America. Across the Missouri on the Mandan side, it is pure west with brown grass and water scorings and small outcrops. The two sides of the river might well be 1,000 miles apart. That's true, but it's less true than it used to be because thanks to genetically modified crops, corn has moved towards the west, soybeans have moved west. But it really is the case that when you're traveling through North Dakota and you get here, there's a new feel. As soon as we get on the road today, you'll see buttes. The vistas will open up. There'll be more treelessness than even in the rest of North Dakota. And you get the feeling, especially as you approach Jenkinson and Medora and the Badlands, that now at last you're in the true American West. So Steinbeck said it's here at the Missouri River that the West begins. So too, by the way, did John Wesley Powell. John Wesley Powell was a 19th century explorer, and he then wrote a famous report for the United States government in 1878 called the Arid Lands Report. And in it he said it's the 100th meridian that is the demarcation between east and west. And the 100th meridian is just a tiny bit east of Bismarck. East of the 100th meridian, you can have small agriculture, you don't need irrigation. But west of the 100th meridian, it's generally speaking too semi-arid or arid for small agriculture. And so he said that is the line of demarcation between the parts of the country that will always be able to be farming and the parts of the country that will require irrigation if you're going to make them farm at all. So Steinbeck was correct. The Missouri River is a very convenient symbol of east and west, but the 100th meridian was a more scientific demarcation, and it was put forward in 1878. This is almost 100 years later. It's Clay Jenkinson for Listening to America. Stay tuned.